Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Starting a new week. Later this week, we'll have some Torchlight Infinite happening, but today we're making more shapes and playing more Octopath Traveler. How's it going? Good morning, Viking and Ronald. Ronald, thanks for the 45 stream streak. Been here for almost all of them, I think. Thank you. So, today, making shapes. We need to make this thing. Not 100% sure how this actually gets made. Maybe. So, okay, we have to make this shape, then a green circle, then this half circle on top. Okay, so that's a 3-piece thing. I learned something as well with this. I've been making white paint more complicated than it needs to be. On the Steam page for this at the very top, like their banner for this, shows, we'll just go make this happen somewhere. They have something like this set up. And green. Doing this. This. And this. And boom, white. So, my process for making white paint has been a little more complicated than need be, because I've been combining two of the mixed colors, like this turquoise and magenta, thinking that's how I get the white. But if I have turquoise and red, that would do it as well. So I've been making things a little more complicated than it needs to be, though it's been working and I have a lot of this set up and it's running, so I'm not going to change that necessarily. But then last time we've been working on setting up this shape here. We have the bottom piece of this made at this point, but we need this red and white combined piece, which I currently am making. It's coming in here. And that needs stacked on top of it, but I also need more of those as well. So I think I'm going to set up a whole nother thing for this. I'm going to finish this project before I get into this right here. So that takes us way back out here. So this appears to be okay, yeah, this is all fully backed up because this is full here. I can make a new one of these, so that'll just be flowing. I have these making pretty quickly. It's pulling these shapes out of here, cutting it into pieces, taking the pieces where it needs to go, and we're like stacking these pieces together in two different spots there, combining that so we have those two shapes, pulling those out of here. We get these colored into red. We got this whole thing going to make those red. We got another one up here to make these parts green, and then stacking those together to make these shapes. So we have that being made. So then the next step is to break up a circle and then make the red and white circles. Try to make it as optimal as I have for the rest of this. And we got circles in here. So we start with this, and then we'll have to make white somewhere, but maybe let's start with the white and get this figured out to make it simpler. Let's see. Is this a spot I want to do this? Maybe. Okay, let's do this here. Get some red. Let's go. There's red. Then here's green. There's that. Then we need blue, which needs extraction. Okay. And there's blue. Now, if I do this mixing setup, where we do something like this, or maybe we don't go that crazy. We'll mix one and then combine it into the other. So where is my pit? Well, no, we need mixer. I don't know if we have a mixer. These just needed green. So a mixer setup. Oh, come on. This mixer setup is not optimal. Let's go down here. This only needed blue, though. No. We had white. We had a white mixer. Go to white. This is what I need. I want this whole contraption. And then back up here, Christmas fan. All right, so this mixes 1.2 items per second. Then I got 8. 1.2 times 8 is 9.6, so that's not enough. Because we are moving 12 per second. So I think I just need 2 more, actually. Then 1.2 times, well, yeah, that works. Okay, so that's 12. So if I'm combining all this into this one color here, that no, there's no undo. Okay, so we need the output of this and this. Copy this. I want this. copy this. That. And bring these together. Then bring all this in here. Actually, just bring these. Then we can pop, pop, pop. All right. Then that is making 12 per second, which is all my belt can take. So then we're going to copy this whole thing. Rotate this like so. And then this is going to go here. The red's going to go there. And this is going to be producing white at 12 per second. As fast as the belt can take it. So then we need circles, and we need to get circles down here. So this is 6.4 items per second plus another 6.4, which is 12.8. So this is producing faster than my belts can deliver. Where is that? Okay, further down. So, before we paint these, though, we should probably get them split up, rotated, and do all that. Actually, maybe we can do that all up here. Okay. So what we need to do is make a cutter that cuts into 4. All right, and this is going to say split off into that. So then we'll have all these shapes coming out. But then we have 2 different types. We need a top right, bottom left, which is these 2. But we could also make this. Actually, let me go look over here. How did I do this? Okay, this splits into 4. And then I'm splitting each one coming out of there into 2. And then combining them twice. Same on the other side. Okay. So this one needs rotated once. Maybe this needs to go over a bit. Then let's put the cutter, rotator, and a rotator, I think. Okay, so we got top right, bottom left on both of those. Okay. So this needs to go over 1, split to there. This one gets split here. This one goes over one. This is split, and this is split. Like this. And this, I think. Oh no, I have them pulling. Let's just copy this. So then I have two paths coming out with both of them. But I need 6 of these. Because each of these stackers is producing 1 item per second. But these are all making the same thing, so I only need 3. So this is making 4. So... Maybe I do want 6, though. Like, because I'll have a full production of 12 per second for the red, and a full production of 12 per second for the white. I think. So I'm gonna need another lane of this. Need more. I need. To copy this. Like that. Put another split off here. Goes to that. And this goes to here. These combine to 1. Oh. No. There's a path. Alright, so these need to combine. These need to combine. These need to combine. Or just pull this like that. Combine. So if I were to set up a storage, like once this all filters through, and is not blocked up for any reason. This should keep just funneling at full speed. And maybe, since I'm making have you played Satisfactory? I have not. I actually have not played Satisfactory. I played Factorio once many years ago. And that's it. So this is being limited by the cut rate. This makes 2 items per second. So I only need 6 input per second, and I'm bringing 12. I would like to... Oh, too high. Copy this. Here. Nope. I could bring a whole nother line in, which is maybe just do that to do it. Never gonna have to worry about this production. Need to add that. Nope, nope, nope. Split here. Move this. Split here. This. Here. That. Okay, so that is one, and then we got the other. Okay, so down here, this is where my white is being produced, so we need one of those to get painted white and one to get painted red. Well, I made 2 lines, so we can have full production on the white and full production on the red. Is it like, once this whole thing is said and done, we're gonna need 50,000 of these, so I'm trying to make it as optimally fast as possible. Remove this. Pull this down here. Alright. Get this through there. Alright, where's the white coming out? Okay, so then the painting module is this. We can put this right here. Put the white into the color. Rotator does 8 items per second. Okay, so this needs split. These both need rotated and then brought back together. Have the other side of this. Alright, then I want another one of these. Right here. Then we want like a 12. Of red. In there. Okay. See, and then as this is going, one of these is going to end up making it to this bottom one. Yeah, this one did. So it's producing, I think, as fast as that can really actually maintain. So then we gotta stack these together. We do have the red, top left, bottom right. It's a great game. It's kind of like this, but more realistic. Takes a lot of time to discover and build your factory. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it. Not too in-depth on that. But, next, we need a stacker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because stacking, doing 1 item per second. I'm doing big blueprint copies today. Put that right here. And the order of this does not matter. Okay. Then we're going to need green star, but the next step is to stack. I mean, I stack green star on top of this, or stack this on top of that, and then put the green star on it later. Wow, there were actually circles right here. Problem is, where are the stars? See, the stars are less common than circle and square. Not as bad as the fan shape. Here, let me remove this, because this was just testing that theory. So, currently, when it comes to stars, I've only found a few. Like, I could just have to make a full star piece. No, I don't think this works. I need full green circle on top of that. Yeah. But yeah, I have stars here, but it's not much. I'm making green stars here for the purpose of this same project. And there's not a lot of stars there. There's some stars right here, but like this is on the other side of my hub. I need stars over here somewhere. Well. Okay. That's green stars right here. Let's do this. That. This is I just made this is stacking. Yeah, this is already like full up. So we need the whole paint production. Sure, let's do it. Green paint. Okay, and go the stars. All right, then I guess we're taking these on a journey all the way out here. Far enough? Oh, about halfway. I made this way out here because this is where I found this shape that could be split for the other two pieces, so the bottom. Okay, so this is where my green is coming in. We can take this. Wow, the scale of this is ridiculous. Then stacker module. That is there. Have a belt with a link of 500 tiles. Steam achievement. Alright. This is putting the circles, or the stars on top of the circle. Okay, there. This goes up here. And this goes in this side, where this goes in this side. Produce the old level 17 shape. So I guess I got it right. It looks right to me. That one. I think we're in there. Okay, so now we need to deliver this. Tidy this. Alright, then hub is here. Delete that. Which means also this. Alright. Then we deliver. If I'm going to be making giant copy pastes like I have with this, I'm going to need to up the production of the blueprint pieces. Okay. That's going to be coming in from a different spot now. And this will come in right beside it. And then we deleted this line. It's also way out here. Okay, and then also that removes the need for this. Probably get away with combining belts for those two? I don't think so. I think this is going to be steady the entire time. I don't think this is going to stop. Like, I designed that whole factory that it should be producing 12 per second, which is what the belt can carry. And yeah, it's just as fast as they can get them made. But it's also constant stream input as well from both of these sides. So yeah, it's working perfectly. I built it at the correct scale. And it's very possible that this finishes before this one. Ooh, we're getting close on the extraction upgrade, too. I can make belts faster if I make these. But I think the next project has to be this. So if I found half star, half circle, I can cut that once, split that off to color one green, one like that, and then I need green circle. Then it's just putting the right pieces where they need to go. So let's look a little bit down here. Like this. This is what I need. Find that. Alright, then this doesn't need a four-way cut. This needs a normal cut that does 2 per second. So is that currently doing? Not correct. Rotate. But okay, so now it's doing the thing. So then this cutter is doing 2 per second. Well, speed 2 items per second. So if this can do 8 per second, needs this. All right, so then we got those pieces. This belt needs this. And we'll have that. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12. I need to combine the different sets here. Okay, so how about I do one of them and then just figure the other one out afterwards? Oh. Rotate, storage, get color, then produce. I don't know that storage works super well in this game. It only holds so much. And if I'm trying to design the factory to produce at max speed, I don't know that storage does me any benefits. I could probably feed this there. Now, to get this out of here, I think I need to put this like there. Do combine this tunnel here. But do this in pieces. Combine tunnel. Combine that. Tunnel here. Combine into there. All right. So then these need green. Oh, God, there's no green anywhere close. But this needs yellow, which is red-green. Okay. Okay, there's red-green. I mean, this can use the same green. This green plot's so big. Okay, so there's that. Then I need circle. That also needs to be green. Where's their circle? Circle. Now this here. Okay, actually, no, we're gonna go over this green. Okay. So let's go. Oh, I guess I need a mixer. This is a color mixer? Yep. Something finished. The extraction speed upgrade. Really? Really? Okay. So now double the interest in getting this, but sure. We need well, dang, that sped extraction up a lot. So now 3 is enough for my current belt speed. No, I mean, I guess that works, but that's gonna mess with me. Then we need okay, then there's yellow. Okay. So that's the only mixing color I need. The rest is just all paint. Let's stack. Alright, this paint thing is massive. Okay. Okay, there's this one. There's that one. So this here. Alright, I don't need 3 of these. Well, it's getting 3 or 4. Okay, there's that. Maybe there'll be a point where the belt can produce this much. And all right, there's the green circles. Oh, it's not there. This. So bottom is the green star pieces, then the green circle on top. So next, get the stacker. I need to compact this a bit. But for now, okay. The thing going on top is the circle. Which is going here. Then this tunnel, drag that to there. Yep, that looks right to me. Then I need to get these out there. Then this goes on top. This goes on bottom. I think that's it. All right. Then delivery. Okay. Oh, nice. I got a good zoom level. I can go fast. A long way to go. Okay, we're up. There we go. They'll start showing up here in a second. Made 20,000 of those. That's gonna take a minute. I gotta travel a little ways. Yep, there they come. Oh. So, what to work on next? Well, that's filling. This is done. Maybe these? This is, like, insanely easier than this. This is kind of a nightmare. Like, am I still needing blue squares? No. I don't know what this right side has going on, but I mean, these are coming in fairly quick. I'll get the 20k before too long. And like, this isn't gonna slow up the entire thing. Yeah. Yeah. You build the factory so big that, like, it's just constant production. Like, from start to finish, the whole bit. So... whites... mixing and painting. This needs to happen, but oh my god. Magenta fans. Wait a second, this is a star. What was the other piece needed? This. Where am I making white here? What does the other thing need? The other thing needs magenta. Red plus blue. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm making white. No, I'm making white way over there. Let's start extracting these. And the end with this, it just comes down to, like, start putting the pieces together. Use as much space as you need. Like, and it'll just slowly work itself to completion. You just gotta grind through it. We're close. Problem with this is that I have to cut a piece out of it and then reassemble that. That's going to be really annoying, actually. Alright, so then... That's a painting. This is my 12 per second mixer. One there. One here. One here. Okay. Let's do blue. Fine. Okay, then red. I'm making two of these because I need magenta for the other piece. Dang it. Put that back. Tunnel. Okay. This magenta goes up. For that. Then this magenta goes down. And into this with green. There. Okay. Then... Oh, that's stacking. We need paint. It's gonna change all my calculations making this piece. Okay, white goes through tunnel. Okay. So white stars being made. Making this all happen a lot faster now. Next step. This is going to be weird. I guess first, let's rotate this counterclockwise. Ah. Okay, so now it's oriented properly. So this is going to need not a 4-cut. It needs a 2-cut, then a 2-cut to remove the one piece and do only the one stacking step. I can do that after the painting. I can paint this first. While I have the painter. Have all this here. Okay. Play one save game for more than 10 hours. Steam achievement. So the cutter. This does 2 items per second. What does this make? So this side is fine. This side needs processed again. So if this makes 2 per second, this can... rotate counterclockwise. Want it to turn. Then cut. Okay. This piece is trashed. Then stack. This does 1 per second. This stack. I know I made this thing before, but this. All right, so this is making 2 per second. So I need this process to happen 5 more times. Really could do something like this, so just keep this always flowing. But this is the piece that I needed. This one feels tricky to me. That's half of it. And we split off of this 2 more times. See, then we cut, rotate, cut, trash, then stack. Then these will combine. Up, cut, rotate, cut, yep. And I have to have this here. Combine. Okay. 3 more. One there. I like how this one ended up looking. We'll do that. Then this goes there. Split here. Go there. This one here. Combine. Oh, that's cut. Combine here. Combine there. These should already be combined. That's a combiner too. It's the first one of those I've used. Realistically, this just makes more sense to me. Okay, so there's this, and then white stars are here. This is coming together pretty quick, I think. Okay, I got the pieces. Then I need a real stacking module. That's paint. This is stacking. Oh wow, I can actually highlight this from out here. Nice. Yeah, looks like it goes this way. This piece gets stacked on top. Then we tunnel this in there. Yeah, that looks like the thing. Okay. Alright, cool. Then I just follow this. It'll take me to where I need to go. Got this done before this reached 20k. That's crazy. Cool. The next stuff I do probably needs to happen somewhere on the right side. I guess we'll need to look at it in here. Yep, okay, it's going. So now what? I guess I got like the only thing not being produced at the moment is this. This is just absurd. If anything, all this stuff out here to the right is not doing much for me. I shouldn't need more of these. I could probably like remove this whole thing. I guess let's look out here, try and find fan pieces. Trying to find two of them that are connected. On the same piece. Nope, that's not it. That's a star and a fan. Well, this is some of everything. Split this into 4 pieces and just like make any shape you want from this one spot. I don't know that I'm looking to do that at the moment. No. No. Like, miles away. Still? I'm seeing nothing. Maybe the game, like, wants you to, like, make those fan things out of the individual pieces. Which would suck because stacking is the slowest process, and you'd have to stack that twice just to get one completed piece. Why I'm looking for somewhere I can have multiples. Maybe I could pull from the spot that I've already been Ah! Here's one. So this works. Cut it, and then only have to stack once. Potentially. What if I just pulled it from this? No, not that. Where? No, here. The the amount of production that's happening there. I mean, this is actually kind of overkill. Extraction wise, because cutters 2 per second, this only needs 8, and each line of this is making 9. Could pull it from there. But I did find another one. It's only like on a distant planet. Like there has to be one closer, right? Ooh. You just unlocked the 180 degrees rotator. To rotate shapes by 180 degrees. Okay. Well, I guess at this point, what is being asked for here? Compact splitter. Well, we're already making what we need for level 19. Okay, so I guess we really are working on this nightmare piece that it wants. Oh, would you look at this? It's right here. Oh, but look how few. Okay, maybe there's one here too. What the heck? They really are close. If I went out here, like, I can make a ton. It's not hard to drag a path across the whole map. So I think we're just gonna go here. This probably splitting it wrong, and it probably needs rotated. No. That cuts perfectly. So, cutters. Doing 2 per second. We need 6. But by the time this gets done, we might need more. But 12 per second is certainly speedy. But we don't just need 12 per second of this. We need 24 per second because we need 2 lanes of this because we need 2 different parts of this. All right, so let's say cut this trash rotate. No, it doesn't even need this. It just needs out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Combine those. Wow. These trash can things really like to suck up the pieces. There we go. This here. All right, this is making 12 halves of this per second. There. But we need to do even more than I originally was thinking. We're gonna make so many of these. But that. Extractor here. Here. Put this. That. Oh. All right, so half of these need rotated. So this is all coming out of here. We need split. This is 180-degree rotate, 8 per second. Why this splits like this, so I can keep up with the belt. And here, those are the two halves. But then we need a stacker. Pink fan. Delete. So I'd already found one prior. I just found another one way further. We need a stacker. Back to more fan. B. There's that. And this. Okay. Then with this one, we have one piece. Then this one goes here. Splits. 180 rotate. Restack. Alright, we got fan production, 12 per second in 2 different spots. Alright, then they both need painted magenta. Red, blue. Wish I could have, like, 3 different blueprints saved. Go back here. That's the paint. That's stacking. There's no mixing here. Mixing is happening down here. Alright, now we got mixers. Out to more fan. Alright, so this is magenta 1. Here is magenta 2. Here's a circle, so here is red green into yellow blue. Make white for these circles. Okay. I think I have all the pieces for this. Fine. Fine. There's magenta 1. There's that. Bind. Rotate. Belts. There's hotkeys for all this, and I've been pretty bad with getting these hotkeys. Alright, so then we'll drag this down here. To paint that. This one comes up here. Combine this. Okay, then we make this, bind, roll. Copy, paste. Now that was just pure laziness. Using the blueprint mats for this. Okay, then yellow goes that with blue. There. All right. Then the circle's up there. Okay. Let's go ahead. Get the circles extracting. All right, so then we need the painters. Christmas fan. This is my painter. Yeah. More fan. No. Paint that. Then we need to paint that. And we need to paint this. Okay. White circles. And 2 magenta fans. Ooh. This needs there. We need a little tunnel. Okay. Magenta fan 1. Magenta fan 2. white circles. Okay. And we need the stacker. B. Let me pin this so I can see it. The white circle goes on top of magenta. Oh, too far. Right here. Make that. This. Then magenta fan on top of that. I think it looks right. I think I did it. Okay. Then send this stuff off on an adventure. This is gonna take a minute. This is so far away. Ooh, I was able to zoom out more. I want to check, but I still don't think I'm even close. Hey, we are getting there. We need to go down quite a bit. Should have like gotten the mental like location to turn left. Oh, use the arrow from the hub in the top right of the screen. Kind of showed me that I probably have gone down far enough. Oh, the patches are getting smaller. Okay. Almost there. Or that. Made it in there. Ooh. This isn't producing at full capacity. Something's wrong out there. With this. It is coming from this. Oh, we got to the 50K. So we got cutting, rotating, stacking, speed upgrades. That could just fix this. I think that did just fix this. Yeah, it's looking pretty steady to me. I mean, there's small little gaps in there, but it's going faster than it was. These have started arriving. I'm down to 11K on the blueprint mats. Still. So the speeds went up, but move this. Not gonna fix the problem. This is gonna not be backed up anymore. It probably has to do with like splitting the paths into three. Like splitting something into 6 with two-way splitters. Means that the first split off gets half of the capacity, and that leaves only a fourth for the other 2 on that lane. So it probably has something to do with that. I think like splitting these apart didn't change anything at all. Yeah. It is making them. Where is this? Oh, it's producing 9. About. So I'm missing a quarter of my production. Let me look at this. This should be 1.5. But it is not. Okay. Let me look at one that's getting full production out. There should be. If I had a meter here. No, we're looking, well. This is really getting over 2? Oh, stackers are doing 1.5 now. Putters are doing 3 per second. We haven't upgraded the conveyors yet. Those are still 12 per second. So the increase in speed on these might have been the cause, actually. As now more is getting fed into the first one because it should have all matched up. It should have all matched up, and now it's not. As a result of that speed increase. Because these should be producing at the same rate, but it's not producing enough. To another one of these. Do that. So currently, I mean, why wouldn't this be hitting 3? With constant input feed. 3 per second. 3 per second. But then stackers 1.5. And the big painter 0.75 times 2, but we've done the math on this. Having 8 of those gets 12 out. I bet we could also put a meter there. And that should be 6. Yeah, which it is. Well, I don't know if there's a good way to fix it. I gotta hit this. And this would jump up to 2.2. Doesn't change anything though. Well, so I guess maybe if anything, it's a paint speed problem, not keeping up with the new speed. But we're also working on upping that. But we're also gonna upgrade this cutting, rotating, stacking again. So it's good that I got that done. I could look in this. Delivered. So this whole factory is like producing at max capacity. Like like the recent things I've made, like they're going as fast as I can get them there currently. Except for this. Let's say if I were to... This will pop up to 12. It's like I need to split it apart more. Brain not computing on this one. Like, if I split it into more pieces, like, I don't... Like, say if I split this off, this would drop to a 1.1, and then I add another 1.1. So it doesn't solve anything. I'm like, I still don't see the issue. Because this also doesn't fix it. This keeps it the exact same. A meter there. It's only getting me 9. So, okay. These should be making 3 per second. Because if the cutters are making 3 per second now, and the stackers are doing 1.5 per second, and I have 2 sets of stackers. The rotator does 12 per second. The tunnel can move 12 per second. The trash can doesn't have a rate limit. We've unlocked a splitter, variant of the balancer. It accepts 1 input and splits them into 2. Okay. What do we want here now, then? So... Huh? Oh. Upgrade. Oh, I can only pick one. Well, I hit belts. Now the belts are faster. Belts are going 14 per second now. I think this will still come out to 12. That's still hitting 9. Like, this is a more unique process than a lot of the other things that I've done. Okay, what if the problem is this? I'm deleting these bonus pieces. That shouldn't matter. That might end up mattering, because it'll fill. All of a sudden, this is going at 3. Okay, so did I fix it? It is still the case that these are not needed. This will wind up getting to 3 as well. And then I'll get my 12 that I was after. Okay, yes. It was the trash cans at the end of the lines. Just interesting. Weird. At least I solved it. And I may as well just keep this connected. It doesn't really change anything. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Then we had one there. Once I get the painting producing faster, and the mixing, like, that's gonna speed up everything. This is weird. Like, if I were to take a bottom left piece and stack it there, would it not just, like, make the opposite of this and just put it there? I'm pretty sure those shapes are around. Should look on the left, so see as how we have space for the hub. I mean, we also got space from the bottom. But I know they're out here, like square in both corners, like this. My thought is, though, that if I were to split this into 4, you need to paint the 2 circles, sure, and then stack it back together. Huh. Now that just doesn't make sense to me. I think that's project for tomorrow, maybe. Probably about time I switch over to Octopath. And now all this doesn't look like it's coming in at full speed anymore. This one looks like it could be coming in at 14. How are these making it 14 per second? How is that possible? Because we haven't gotten the mixing upgrade yet, so unless that's just still super stocked. Yeah, it just hasn't caught up. Like we caught it starting to slow. This is just such a like massive production out here that it hadn't caught up. And this is all due to paint and mixer speed. And it's possible that these top ones aren't even getting, like, yeah, because the stacking's faster now. So whenever we get the mixing and painting speed to speed up, like that'll all just catch itself up. Because this is still producing at 12 per second. But yeah, with this being there, like that's about to speed up. And then the next thing I should upgrade is more cutting, rotating, stacking, and that's gonna throw this off yet again. Yeah, this. Wires and quad painter. Wires. It says something about wires with this. Outputs the last red item on the wires layer. Once unlocked. Yeah, we'll tackle this next time. I think I'm going to go ahead and start getting set up for Octopath. Let's see. Need to change some tile sticks. Maybe by the time I get that done, we'll have enough of these in here to see another upgrade. Live. So we're on to day 11. Finishing up chapter 3. Into chapter 4. Day 11. Alright, and I'm gonna have to end the YouTube stream.